So Mark, I think on behalf of the supporters, great win today. Thanks for preparing the boys as well as you did. What's your thoughts on the game?
Oh, look, firstly, thanks very much, and thanks to you guys for coming over to Ruthin and supporting us. I'd just like to say, sort of publicly, really, what a huge appreciation we have for Ruthin for coming and turning this around in such a short space of time. Obviously, area's not available to us, out of our control, so I think they did a fantastic job here today of putting the game on, and the pitch and the clubhouse and everything it's been a fantastic success. So we're just pleased that we can repay the supporters by putting on a good winning performance.
Great. So good start to the season. Good to get the first win under the belt.
Yeah, I think when it's the first game of the season, I think any win's a good win because you don't quite know where you are in terms of your preparation. You've played a couple of friendlies, but you can never really tell. So what I was pleased about was it was a quite good mix in the way that we played today. So our first try was a maul try, and that had come off the back of some nice attacking play that led into that. I thought that we kicked quite smartly today when we needed to, because Neath were obviously putting everybody up in the defensive line to cope with our threats, and I thought defensively we looked really, really comfortable when we were disciplined, and I think on the large part it was a really disciplined performance, but I think they scored their 3 tries all off the back of penalties, so I think there's a lesson to be learned for us there going into the Swansea match. Yeah,
and speaking of which, obviously that's the next challenge now, the first away game. What's your thoughts on the Swansea game?
Well, it'll be a difficult one. I think they've sort of narrowly lost to Aberavon today, I think, by about 24-10 or something like that, so they're clearly a competitive side if Aberavon have been there or thereabouts for the last couple of seasons, so Swansea always presents a difficult challenge. I think they went down early to 14 men last year and pulled a draw out of the game between us, so shows the type of character they've got and the quality. So I think what we're going to do is go and pull the bones out of this Neath performance. There's a couple of areas we want to focus on to improve for next week, and might have a little look at Swansea as well and their Aberavon game, and try and come up with a game plan that might give us a chance of competing down in St Helens.
Right. And just lastly, Mark, as you know, the Supporters Club, our key focus this year, with being such a pivotal season with relegations and promotion, is to try and maximise the amount of travelling supporters you've got. I'd just be interested to know your thoughts on how important you feel the travelling supporters are, and what does it mean to the boys to have a good crowd on these away games?
Well, the first thing the boys said today after the game was that what a good turnout there was from supporters, so I think if the players are feeling that, whilst they're playing the game, it can only be a positive effect. Personally, I think that when we've had our good victories on the road over the last few seasons, the supporters have been pivotal to that, with the players getting that RGC chant going in the background. Never does any harm, especially when we're attacking, or maybe more importantly defending for large periods. So look, I would just say if you've got the time and you've got the money and you can do it, just get yourself in a car or a bus, a supporters bus even, and get yourself down to St Helens the following week.
That's great. Thanks very much, Mark, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thanks
we'll
very much.
See you next time.
Appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Cheers.